Deep in a lush, green forest, a clever squirrel spent its days collecting nuts and storing them in a hollow tree for the upcoming winter. The squirrel was hardworking and wise, knowing that food would be scarce when the snow covered the ground. Perched on a high branch nearby, a greedy crow watched the squirrel work tirelessly. The crow, unlike the squirrel, never bothered to gather food. Instead, he always looked for easy ways to fill his stomach without effort. As he watched the squirrel collect and store nuts, a mischievous idea popped into his mind. Why should I work so hard when I can simply take what the squirrel has stored? The crow thought with a sly grin. He decided to trick the squirrel and steal its food instead of searching for his own. The next morning, the crow flew down to the squirrel with a friendly smile. "Oh dear squirrel," he said sweetly, "I have found a secret place in the forest filled with the tastiest nuts. But I need your help to collect them." The squirrel, being kind-hearted, believed the crow's words. "Really? That sounds wonderful," the squirrel said eagerly. "Where is this secret place?" The crow pointed toward a distant part of the forest. "Follow me, and I'll show you," he said. As soon as the squirrel turned away, excited to find the new food source, the crow quickly flew toward the hollow tree and began stealing the squirrel's stored nuts. He cackled to himself, "What an easy trick. Now I won't have to work at all." After searching for a while, the squirrel realized there were no nuts anywhere. Confused, he hurried back to his tree and was shocked to see the crow flying away with a beak full of nuts. The squirrel's eyes narrowed. He now understood the crow's trick. "If he fooled me once, I won't let him do it again," he thought. Instead of confronting the crow immediately, the squirrel decided to teach him a lesson. That evening, he spread some bright, shiny pebbles near his tree, making them look like special nuts. Then, he waited in hiding. As expected, the greedy crow returned, hoping to steal more food. Seeing the glowing pebbles, he quickly scooped them up in his beak. But as he tried to eat them, his beak clanked against the hard stones. "Oh, what is this? These aren't nuts," the crow squawked in pain. The squirrel came out of hiding and laughed. "That's what happens when you steal from others instead of working hard." Embarrassed and hungry, the crow dropped the pebbles and looked at the squirrel with regret. "I should not have been so greedy," he admitted. "If I had worked hard like you, I wouldn't be hungry now." The squirrel smiled. "It's never too late to change, Crow. If you promise to gather your own food from now on, I will help you find some real nuts." The crow nodded eagerly. "I promise. No more stealing, only hard work." From that day on, the crow learned the value of effort and honesty. He started collecting his own food, and the squirrel and the crow became good friends, helping each other prepare for winter. Moral of the story: hard work and honesty always lead to success, while greed and shortcuts only bring trouble.
Please like and subscribe my channel for more such stories.